What's good, YouTube? Welcome or welcome back. And Damian Lillard recently went on JJ Redick's podcast and he had some words about how the NBA has changed, and I have some opinions on it as well, as I believe the NBA has changed and not for the better.
When I came in the league, I'll put it like this. When I came in the league, like Jason Kidd was starting for the Knicks. Grant Hill and Kurt Thomas and Kenyon Martin, it was like real older dudes in the league. I played with like real vets. It was just the way that they showed me how stuff had to be done. I had no choice but to respect the game. I didn't have entitlement. When I came in the league, you had to earn not just what you get from the team or like the respect. You had to earn your space on the team. It was no, you the sixth pick of the draft. It's your team. What is this your team stuff? I feel like I play for the love of the game. I want the competition. I want to know what it feels like to win. But now it's like, that don't count. Regular season don't count. Get a ring.
Dame was speaking nothing but facts on this one. The NBA has changed so much since the 80s, 90s, or even 2000s, and with the rise of social media and everybody having an opinion, it's put more of an emphasis on championships. Look at a player like Charles Barkley, a great player who revolutionized the power forward position at just 6'4" and is literally a living legend. But when you hear Shaq constantly diminish his career and accomplishments just because he didn't win a championship when he had the greatest player of all time playing in the same era he did, is unfair and shows how bad the culture has gotten and how much emphasis people have put on rings. KD left OKC because he knew he wouldn't be able to win a championship with Russell Westbrook, so he joins the Warriors, hoping that if he won those rings, that would validate his career. And in my opinion, it has done the total opposite. It made people question, can KD be the best player on a championship team without all-time great players like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson? If Damian Lillard jumps ships to a team to ring chase, they're just going to do the same thing to him. You can't win anymore.
The biggest difference is you don't have that veteran presence. So you got players who are more talented than ever coming into the league. They're getting picked, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're making more money than those picks ever made. So not only that, now you're giving them the keys to the franchise. There's nobody there to really let them know, you super talented, but you got to earn stuff around here. You know what I mean? You got to earn your way. So they come in and everything is just given to them from the beginning. So that affects how they are, the way they play. They play for themselves. They play for stats. They, think that they're LeBron James when they make an all-star game, or, they get a max contract.
There's a video of a trainer or somebody literally snapping Kobe Bryant's finger back into place and him returning right back into the game. I can't see any current player in the league doing that and sacrificing for the fans. That should show you just how much the NBA has fallen. Now, don't get me wrong, players are as talented as they've ever been, but I don't get the sense of players having that hunger and fire to play every night and give the fans a show. Back in the day, players played almost every night because first they wanted to get paid, and second, every player back then didn't get all these sponsorships and endorsements so early in their career. You had to earn those, and most players feel so entitled to everything these days. With the rise of the three-point shot, it has kind of taken away some of the allure of the game, when players that shouldn't be shooting threes just jack them up because it's simply what they should do. If you look back in history, you will see many different type of players with different type of play styles that made them special, and that's kind of lost in today's NBA. Now, I know there are still players that do different things in the league, like KD, Booker, but it doesn't feel the same. Also, with the rise of load management, it has spit in the face of the paying customer when they pay for a Clippers ticket to see Kawhi and Paul George play just to watch them sitting on the bench because they're afraid to play a back-to-back. It might not be affecting the league now, but in a couple of years when the Steph Currys and the LeBron James and Kevin Durant's eventually retire, it's going to be interesting to see how the NBA is going to create new stars when they barely play. The reason I created this channel was for me to talk about the history of the NBA, because that's when I truly love the sport. Yes, I still like watching the NBA now, but it's something about today's game that just doesn't have that to it like it used to.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This was a great conversation to have, and it will be interesting how the rest of his career turns out, seeing as Damian Lillard probably won't win a title in Portland anytime soon. Tell me what you guys think about my thoughts down below, and I'll see y'all next time.